So I wanted to come on here and talk about how black hole energies, how they disempower their victims, the people that they want to dominate, control, and disempower, and essentially enslave in a lot of senses. If you are thinking about black hole energies who operate like criminal organization, which is the type of black hole energies that I was surrounded by, there is a um, there is a way that they attack and disempower and keep their victims in survival mode, essentially, because if you are stuck in a state of survival, then you are constantly in fight or flight. And so if you're constantly stuck in that state, in that lower vibrational state, then you cannot create. And if you cannot create, then you cannot connect with source. And if you cannot connect with source, you cannot connect with yourself, your higher self, and you cannot manifest. And if you cannot manifest, then you cannot um, cause a collective shift and collectively manifest a world that isn't run like a slave system. So this happens in individual relationships with black hole energies. This happens at a macro level with institutions and people who abuse their positions of power to keep keep our country essentially stuck and trapped in survival. I only have 10 minutes, and normally I do read off script, but because just talking to a camera, I don't know why, but it makes me really jumbled and flustered. Uh, but as I've stated before, growth happens outside of your comfort zones. So I'm going to attempt more to do some videos that are not just me reading what I've written, because I would like to be able to speak and not just read off script. I am a much more eloquent writer than I am a public speaker, but I would like to be able to do both. So I'm going to take that leap and move outside of my comfort zones and attempt to do that more often. So right here, this is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I added source because this is an important aspect that I feel should be there, and I'll explain in a little bit why that is. These are the things that are attacked both on a macro level, but even in your interpersonal relationships with these black hole energies, these are the things that they will attack in order to disempower you, create trauma bonds, keep you needing, wanting, not having, and keep you stuck in cycles with them so that they can enslave you and harvest off of you. So, first line of attack, they go for your physiological needs, things like breathing, food, water, shelter, clothing, sleep. If they can attack you and leave you destitute, that creates a trauma bond. Our government actually does this with us. It keeps people working paycheck to paycheck, keeps people, a lot of our humans in our country are without shelter. If they can keep people in this, attack this part of a human's life, then it makes us dependent. It makes us need. Safety needs, health, employment, property, family, and social ability. A lot of black hole energies will attack this through smear campaigns or mental manipulation, or I guess on a macro level would be fear mongering through the media and stuff like that. I'll keep it macro or micro because I think that's a bit easier to explain. But if you're in a relationship with a black hole energy, just being with them will have you in your cortisol levels will constantly be high because you'll be stuck in survival, which means your fight or flight is constantly activated. That will affect your health. They might use smear campaigns to slander you, to cause you to, they might project all of their shadows and their wounds and the things that they don't like about themselves onto you so that you will be seen in that light, causing your social and that can affect your employment. It can create schism in your family and social systems and your ability to function socially. This is also used as a way to isolate you. So these black hole energies like to isolate their target. So make their targets destitute, isolate target. Now, next would be love and belonging. Friendship, family, intimacy, sense of connection. They love to weaponize love. This would be through emotional manipulation, triangulation. Again, smear campaigns, they love using those, whether it's online or just within your community, to break down your social connections so that they have you there and isolated and can continue to abuse you, break you down, keep you stuck in that lower vibrational frequency of needing, wanting, and not having. And also, this is something that they target in order to create a trauma bond. So they might create all of this pain and this chaos and this schism in your friendships, your families, and in your interpersonal or intimate relationship, and then be the only one there to comfort you because they've broken down all of these systems. And so they're all you have. The very person harming you, hurting you, and trapping you and enslaving you is also the person who is comforting you and saving you and telling you it's okay. Next would be esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, the need to be unique, individual. If they've broken down these three, there's a good chance that this one's going to be really, really, really hard to experience, to achieve internally. It's hard to feel confident when you're surrounded by a black hole energy who is sucking the life out of you, who is sucking your life essence, who is belittling you, who is gaslighting you, who is manipulating you. And it's hard to know which way is up and feel, respect for yourself or respect for those around you when, you're being abused. So this is another way. I associate all of these with chakras. I don't want to jump around too much. I will try to fit this all into this 10-minute video, and I'll explain that at the end. If need be, I'll make another video tomorrow and go in a little more depth of this whole slave system that these black hole energies use to break their victims down. So yeah, and they will also intimacy and connection and love and empathy and things like that. They will weaponize those things and they will use them against you to keep you trapped and keep you stuck and make you feel like you need them in order to feel validated, in order to feel any confidence. So the reason they attack all of these guys right here is so you don't reach this one up here, self-actualization. This is morality, creativity, acceptance, experience, purpose, meaning, and inner potential. If you reach self-actualization, then all of these other things are attracted into your experience effortlessly. So if they can attack this, your sense of self, you knowing thyself, your ability to self-actualize, then they can stop you from being sovereign, from owning yourself, from knowing yourself. And it is actually from this space where you realize, or where you have a strong sense of internal stability, of internal health, and you connect with yourself and you realize that you're not alone. It's also where you realize that you are confident within yourself because at a baseline you are amazing, and you gain self-respect, and you realize that you are, we are all connected, but you're also uniquely you, and there's no other you out there. If they can keep you from this, they can keep you from realizing that this is the source where you come from. And if you can connect with this, even while they're attacking all of this, it's not going to affect you. It's not going to break you down.